Hi guys, thank you so much for all the love towards my channel, the Utopian Garden. So today I'm going to show you something unique. First of all, I'm going to show you this, let you know about this. So I bought these from the market. So this plant was basically the Langla mango, which is the most popular out here in North India. So it is a mango which is you can say originated in UP, and it is the most preferred and is slightly more expensive, rather significantly more expensive than the ones which are priced a little lower than this one. So it's a pretty good quality mango called Langda, as I told you earlier. So in this pot, it's about 10 inches in diameter. So what I've done is tried to be a little different with my gardening. So I'll be honest, I've just started a couple of months back only, probably four, mainly because of the lockdown. So this I germinated at my home, keeping it inside the tissue paper, all those things that I already had come across on the YouTube. So you can see how well this is growing. Every few days, every 5 days to 7 days, every week there are new leaves on it. So there's a mango tree that I am growing inside a pot which is 10 inches in diameter. So, and this one again is a locally bought haldi, or I don't remember the exact English name for it. I'm not able to recall. So this is the haldi, that cardamom. Oh no, not really cardamom, but yeah, let me just call it haldi for the sake of convenience. So this I again bought from the local market. It was a dried form in which I got it, and then I sowed it just to check how it turns out to be. So this was just these were the first leaves that came out. I can't really dig it and show it to you because it's already too tiny, this pot. So these were the second set of leaves. So I'm experimenting with these. So these are two plants already. The third one, as you can see, these ones, small ones, these ones are basically spinach, palak, which I had bought from Bangalore. Let me show you. These are ka seeds. Let me show you the brand. So this ones I bought from as I said, Bangalore, and so these are doing pretty well. This one I had sown 4 months back. These small ones just a couple of days back, I think 4 to 5 days back. And just again, I'm experimenting with 5 various vegetables and fruits in the single pot, which is just 10 inches in diameter. Now I'm going to show you something interesting. This is what I bought from the Pusa Institute, and let me just zoom a little for you so you can see. This one is basically mooli, which is radish, and jamuni in color, which is purple in color, which looks splendidly beautiful when you harvest it. So this is the plant for it, and there's another one. Let me show you the other one. Let me just zoom out and show you the other plant, which is on the other side of these leaves. So here you can see I've actually planted them right opposite one another because they end up consuming the under the ground area, under the soil area. So there has to be at least 3 to 5 inches of difference. So I think they should be. This is the one I'm talking about, basically, in case you weren't able to sight it out. So the difference here is about 4 inches or so, which is absolutely all right. So you must be wondering that if I'm able to plant so many, will I be able to get a harvest? So let's see. As I said, this is an experiment, and there's one more interesting thing that I'm going to do right in front of you. So this is basically the pumpkin seed. Okay, so you can see it has already germinated. So I germinated this one in the seedling tray that I had. So it was just totally outgrowing that little cavity because it's a huge seed, as you can see. So this one I had sown. This is first of all the locally bought pumpkin, from which I had pulled the seeds out and dried them for a couple of days, and then eventually sowed them. So you have to dry these seeds, mainly because if you don't dry seeds taken out of vegetables, they have this tendency of disintegrating and turning into compost for soil. So your effort will go in vain. It'll just decompose and finish off. So I dried it, and then eventually you can see the shell of the outer is coming out. Let me not try, because this seems like a little delicate, or maybe I can try. In fact, I think I'll be able to pull it out. So I've just pulled out the outer shell, as you can see, and this is actually amazing. You can see the fresh leaves, absolutely fresh and green, I don't know how green they look in the camera to you. Let me show it to you at various angles so you can see it's so fresh. So I've already dug a little tiny hole here. I'm going to plant it right in front of you, and let me just probably put some soil on top of it, which obviously got displaced while I was digging this little tiny thing in that area. So it's a little bit of an effort, but I'm trying, because the fact is you just can't leave the roots empty, leave the roots out in the open. They are just pushed it down very delicately. If you are doing something like this, you ensure that, because roots are very soft, of almost, in fact roots of any plant are very soft, especially if it has germinated just 2 days back or something. So you got to be really delicate with it. So I'm going to put more soil on it. In the meanwhile, if you I'll keep sharing with you what is the latest update on all of these, because this is a bit of a unique thing. I have not seen it on internet, on YouTube at all, wherein a small pot has basically housed a lot of things together. So I don't know whether I'll be successful or not, again being honest, but I'm trying. This eventually I've potted mainly because I had a look at my research kind of generated the fact that this turns into a vine. So basically it turns into something like a money plant, if you have to compare it. So what happens is, if this turns into a money plant, so it doesn't really interfere with this, neither with this nor with the underground plants. Alright, so that is the reason. Just come out like a money plant. So you got to give support to the pumpkin plant, and the pumpkin will obviously not grow inside of this, only the underground ones, which is the radish, the haldi, will grow inside of the soil, whereas this will eventually come out and I'll have to give support to it, and then the pumpkin will be, you can say, outside, not really inside. So let me zoom out and tell you. It'll be it'll be like plant going out, and pumpkin, you can say, will be right here. Just giving you an example. So guys, this is what I wanted to tell you, this experiment that I'm doing. I don't know how successful it will be, but I'm trying, because of the crunch of area I have. My balcony is pretty tiny. It's about 10 feet by 2.5-3 feet, something like that. About 8 feet by 2 feet, something like that. So the area is constrained, but I have come across a lot of examples during my online research, reading a lot of articles wherein I've seen people growing in balconies which are barely 5 by 2 feet. So my area is slightly bigger than that. So this is what I wanted to show you. Just probably have one more look. This is the radish, this is the haldi, this I've just sown in front of you, the germinated seed of pumpkin. This is the langda mango, which I had sown about 4 months back during the lockdown, and then there is another radish here. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys, and if you think you would want to follow the progress of this, then you pretty much know what you have to do. And in the meanwhile, thank you so much once again, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Take care and God bless.